Happiness is sharing a train ride with your best friend.
I agree, it's not my best disguise, but I have to make do.
Wow, I honestly have to admit I did not see that one coming.
Okay, let's flash forward.
Okay.
Okay, let's start from here. It had to be done. She's safe now. In my own defense, I timed it perfectly.
Did you just kill my wife? Did you just kill my new wife?
Of course not!
What do you mean? How do you know that? When you just threw her off a train?
I told you I timed it perfectly!
What does that mean?
Calm down.
Explain.
By the time I explain, we both be dead!
I'm sorry, madam, you cannot use the lavatory while the train's in the station.
That was no accident. It was by design. Now, do you need me to elaborate? Or can we just crack on? Come on. Don't worry, old boy. She's as safe as houses. She's with my brother.
I'm on my honeymoon. Why did you leave him here? Why did you involve us?
They're not here for me. They're here for you. Uh-oh. Fortunately, so am I.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, me too. Good evening. I think you'll find the trip to Dodger Stadium much more comfortable. The coast is clear. To the south! Quick march! Go, Ted Lilly. Lie down with me, Watson.
Why?
I insist.
What are we doing here?
We are waiting. I am smoking.
How long do we have to wait?
Give it a few seconds. There we go. Patiently waiting.
For what?
Your window of opportunity. Make it count.
Boom.
I said make it count. How many windows must I provide?
I did! Just wait for it! Told you I made it count.
Whatever.
Duh.
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 Da.
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 Okay, let's move on.
And now for something completely different.
A wedding present for Moriarty.
It's a chia pet.
They call it a thong.
So, what do we have here?
We have cradle his head. Raise his legs. Bloody well not gonna die on me. Come on! Come on!
Not so hard.
Wake up! I'm not gonna make this easy on you. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Wake up! Wake up! Come on! Wake up, you I know you can't hear me, you selfish bastard. Come on! I'm gonna keep beating on your chest! Come on!
Is this my end?
No. His wetting gift. And there you go, you selfish bastard.
Kobe. Ah! Ah! Terrible dream. You, Marion Gladstone, and I were in a restaurant. San Francisco Giants was there as well. A massive fork in their hands, and they turned on me. One of you administered.
Your wetting gift.
Who's been dancing on my chest?
I have.
Why is my ankle so itchy?
Because you have a large piece of wood sticking out of it.
Good. Well, you, Thomas, I have an important job to discuss with you. Remind me of it later.
Sit down. Drink this. It's booze.
Ooh, good. Did you call me selfish bastard?
Probably.
Leave it in. Leave it in! Oh.
There you go, you baby.
You
Be
are...
nice. Be nice. Happiness is playing a game with a friend.
Don't want you to catch a cold. We have to make Naz Cirque du Soleil tonight.
Take it easy. A 5-minute game?
If you can manage it.
You know I can.
Very well. I'll make the first move. Wow, there's a lot of people here.
What are they all doing here? We both have 2 bishops. I may be absent from the room, but my methods are not.
You can't make Dr. Watson, surely. That doesn't seem fair. Right. The surgery will have left scars. Only 4 of them have the hairline to hide it.
The ambassador that you replaced with Renee, is he still alive?
Would you like me to recommend your next move?
That's all my brothers have, right, Bill? But their eyes. Their eyes are long. Renee has blue eyes.
He could be wearing glass lenses to change the color. In which case his eyes will be hurting. Just like as if he looked at a picture of Justin Bieber.
Renee is left-handed.
Perhaps the assassin...
We'll take measures to ensure he doesn't give himself away, like a gambler considering a tell. I think it might be him.
You think? Your clock is ticking. You have to be sure. May I remind you, this is blitz chess. A single miscalculation will cost you the game. If I tackle the wrong man to the ground, I could start a war.
Maybe it's less obvious. A nervous tick. A flutter of anxiety.
I expect everyone has a reason to be nervous tonight.
don't know. So perhaps it's the opposite. A failure to behave naturally. An actor so consumed with his performance that the one characteristic he cannot accommodate is spontaneous reaction.
Yeah, I just did that. Alright, which one of you is a Sacramento Kings fan?
There you are.
That's a terrible waste of a cigar.
Oh, no you don't.
Go all slow-mo on him.
And tackle him to the ground.
Or that.
My brother. I beg of you.
Forgive me. Gunther is perfect, the Prime Minister. Woo! Save the day.
They did it! Woo! That doesn't bode well, does it?
Seems your bishop was of some benefit, after all.
The game is still young.
Actually, it's in its adolescence.
Woo! Down with Germany!
Haha. No loose ends. What happened to him? I'm a doctor. A doctor! He doesn't look so good.
No, he's just dying a little bit.
Just a flesh wound.
Are you sure?
Somewhat.
Help him! What happened?
Corker.
What's wrong with him?
It's poison.
Do something!
Watch me walk out all badass out the door.
No! I don't know Romanian.
Yeah, me neither.
No, my brother!
I think you've just lost your most valuable piece.
But a winning strategy sometimes necessary sacrifice. A war has been averted.
Well, I disagree.
How so?
Don't you find it strange that the telegram you sent didn't inspire any action to stop me? You see, hidden within the conscience is an insatiable desire for conflict. So you're not fighting me so much as you're fighting the human condition. All I want to do is own the bullets and the bandages. War on an industrial scale is inevitable. They'll do it themselves within a few years. All I have to do is wait.
Prick!
I like Switzerland. They respect a man's privacy here. Particularly if he has a fortune. Not to mention a complete copy of Bruce Springsteen's work.
Bishop takes knight. Check.
The game is over. You should have that shoulder looked at.
About that fortune of yours, I believe it's just been substantially reduced.
King to Rook 2.
I attended several of your lectures.
The equations of motion, which you will find in my book, the energy is required to release these explosions.
If it wasn't all silent when I first caught a glimpse of your little notebook, red letter bound from Simpson up on Street. Rook to King Rook 3. Check.
No way. Bishop to rook 3.
Its importance was not fully apparent to me until I observed your penchant for feeding pigeons. Then it occurred that with an empire so enormous, even you must keep a record of it somewhere. Bishop takes bishop.
Rook to bishop 4.
And then I only required the notebook itself. You didn't make it easy.
Just the bags.
I would need to endure a considerable amount of pain. Your service. But the notebook would undoubtedly be encoded, so how then to break the code? Rook takes rook.
Pawn takes rook.
Bishop to bishop, 7.
Queen takes knight pawn.
Does the art of domestic horticulture mean anything to you? How could a man as methodist as you own such a book, yet completely neglect the flowers in your own window box? Irony abounds. Never mind, it's safe in London, where my colleagues are making good use of it. The most formidable criminal mind in Europe has just had all his money stolen by perhaps the most inept inspector in the history of Scotland Yard.
Any chance for a cup of tea?
Box 0801.
How much more is there?
That's the end of page 2. Page 3.
Oh no, it's a cheesy drawing!
He'd be making an anonymous donation to the Widows and Orphans of War Fund. Bishop to bishop 8. Discover check. And an incident mate. I seem to have entered my shoulder. Would you mind?
Be my pleasure. Once we've concluded our business here, it's important, you know. I shall endeavor to find the most creative of endings for the Doctor and his wife. And then I'll move on to the Boston Celtics.
His advantage, my energy, my advantage, his rage. Incoming assault for a but experience. Use his momentum to counter.
Come now. Do you really think you're the only one who can play this game, Lawrence Fishburne? Trap arm, target weakness. Follow with haymaker.
There's we find the boxing champion of Cambridge.
Competent, but predictable. Now, allow me to reply.
Assault running day, adjust strategy.
Wound taking its toll.
As I feared, injury makes defense untenable. Prognosis increasingly negative.
Let's not waste any more of one another's time. We both know how to send.
You wish, you bastard!
It will happen. You will drop, just like the New York Yankees' credibility.
Not unless. Conclusion, inedible. Unless.
Ah! My eyes! My eyes!
Goodbye, Watson.
Ah!
You selfish bastard! I told you! It is not the end! Well, except for you. Bye-bye, Moriarty.
He doesn't look too happy up there, does he, Katie?
No, and Holmes looks at peace.
Still, I suppose the view is quite nice from right there.
Yeah.
It's a quality establishment.
I'll see you in hell, you little bastard.
Damn. I was 2 years from retirement. And now for Happiness Is. Happiness is trying every single flavor of ice cream, all at once.
Happiness is eating a pizza the size of Russia.
Happiness is sleeping through a Monday and the rest of the week.
Happiness is watching every Johnny Depp movie ever made.
Happiness is watching Michael Jackson getting his ass kicked by James Brown.
Happiness is kicking Justin Bieber's ass yourself.
Happiness is Sherlock Holmes.
Happiness is Sheldon on the Big Bang Theory.
Happiness is jokes that you think are actually funny.
Hey, you there! Pull my finger!
Hey, I want to report a hit and run. We got hit, now my car won't run.
Happiness is getting a kiss from Johnny Depp.
Now it's time for what happiness is not. Happiness is not Mondays.
Happiness is not listening to Justin Bieber music.
Happiness is not going to school. But stay in school, kid. We want you to suffer.
Happiness is not waiting for hours at the DMV.
Happiness is not having a cat think you're a scratching post.
Happiness is not giving a ride to Michael Bolton.
Boo. Happiness is not being forced to play with your little cousins.
Happiness is not having little kids scream when you're trying to shoot.
This is very true.